I want Hercules to have eternal fame, but I also want to please Hera. How will I accomplish this task? Eureka! I will have Hercules perform any 10 tasks that King Eurystheus of Tyre, and once he has completed these tasks, I will make him immortal.
Hercules got his name, which means Hera's glory, when he was only 8 months old, because Hera sent 2 snakes into his nursery and he strangled them. Hercules married a very lovely princess who he reproduced with to make 3 very beautiful kids. As Hercules' fame grew, King Eurystheus was afraid that Hercules would become more powerful than himself, so he commanded him to perform the 10 labors. Eurystheus first commanded Hercules to bring him the skin of the lion of Nemea. The Nemean lion could not be injured by bronze or stone, so Hercules had to brainstorm a new plan to kill the lion. Once he finds out he cannot kill the lion with his weapons, he backs into a cave and traps the lion. He strangles the lion and chokes him out. When he returns to Eurystheus covered with the lion's skin, Eurystheus gets scared and sends a messenger for the next labor. For Hercules' second labor, he had to kill the Hydra of Lerna. The Hydra had 9 heads with one that was immortal. He first tried killing it by cutting its heads off, but when one was cut off, 2 would grow back. So he got his nephew Iolaus to help him. But when he went back to Eurystheus, Eurystheus said it didn't count. Hercules' third labor was to capture and bring back the swift deer with golden horns that looked black. But he realized that because it was sacred to Artemis, he could not wound the animal without angering Artemis. So rather than shooting the deer, he chased it for a full year until it laid down exhausted. He then put it in a net and carried it back to Tiryns. For Hercules' fourth labor, he had to capture the mighty Eurymanthian boar and bring it back to Tiryns. This was an extreme task for Hercules, very dangerous. Because of the boar's short legs, it could outrun Hercules. So he chased it up a mountain until it was too tired to attack him with its razor-sharp tusks. Then he captured it and took it back to Tiryns.
For the fifth labor, Eurystheus commanded Hercules to clean the stables of King Aegeus in one day. Hercules got bored by using his hands, so he used his super strength and diverted 2 nearby rivers to come right through the stables and clean them out without any trouble. For Hercules' eighth labor, Hercules had to capture the flesh-eating mares of King Diomedes. Hercules threw King Diomedes under the stables for the mares to have a nice warm meal. Hercules had to do this in order to tame the mares so that they'd be under his control. He then brought them up to Mount Olympus, where they then later got eaten by wild animals. For Hercules' ninth labor, he had to bring Ulysses to bow of the Amazon Queen because his daughter wanted it for her birthday. Once he arrived and met the Hippolyte, she just handed over her bow. Hera felt it was way too easy for Hercules, and she disguised herself as the Amazon and yelled that Hercules was stealing their queen. Everyone attacked Hercules, and he thought that Hippolyte had betrayed him, so he killed her and left back to Tiryns. For the 11th labor, Hercules had to bring the golden apples of Hesperides to King Eurystheus. Hercules told Atlas that he would hold up the world on his shoulders while Atlas retrieved the apples. When Atlas got back, he told Hercules that he would just bring the apples to Eurystheus himself. Hercules tricked him, asking Atlas if he could hold the world for a second while Hercules grabbed some packing for his shoulders. So Hercules and Atlas traded over the world and the apples. Then Hercules journeyed back to Eurystheus.